plants for relationships. And this one goes back to the term in the Chinese language, Tao Hua Yun. Tao Hua is peach, right? Or peach blossom specifically. And Yun is luck, so peach blossom luck. And peach blossom being a plant, then typically we also activate with the wood element. So there are two types of peach blossoms. There's a personal peach blossom, which is what we're going to cover today, because again, it doesn't work 100%, but something is better than nothing. And there's also your home's heavenly romance direction. I will just touch on it here, but because it is a little bit more in-depth, I will tell you where you can go for additional information later. Okay, so your personal peach blossom, let me make sure I have. So for personal peach blossom, you look at the year that you are born, okay? So if you're born in the year of the monkey, rat, or dragon, and you guys can take a screenshot of this if you want. If you're born in, so 生子辰, okay? Monkey, rat, or dragon is the year that you're born, then your personal peach blossom direction is the west, okay? And the elements, so you're going to see like in brackets here, the elements that you want there is earth or metal. Be really careful with earth and metal, actually. Okay. You don't want it to, actually this, for 2021, most of you guys would be okay. There will be certain facings that earth and metal might come into an issue, but this is a smaller placement, so hopefully you'll be okay. So earth and metal, sorry, I'm just talking to myself. Then you need 7 or 8 stalks of plants. So these need to be freshly cut flowers, you guys. It won't be cheap. You cannot use fake plants for this. Okay, so 7 or 8 stalks. And if you want to go a little bit further in terms of like the vase, you can either use like a ceramic vase or a metal vase. Okay, or if you can't do the actual element, then you can do the color, either like a brown flower pot or a metal flower pot. Okay, like right here, I actually have my orchid in a metal flower pot. Okay, for areas that need more metal. And so if your peach blossom is in the west, then you do 7 or 8 stalks of flowers. Again, freshly cut, preferably if they're still in bud, so that it has time for it to kind of open up. The moment they start withering, you need to throw them out. So if you have a flower garden, you're in luck, but if you guys have to buy this in the flower store, it can add up, okay? If you're born in the year of the tiger, horse, or dog, yin wu xu, then your personal peach blossom direction is in the east. And you use wood or water as the preferred element. So maybe like a wooden pot. There are actually wooden pots. I have one right here. Although it's to put my incense, right? You can use this. Although it will leak a little bit, but there are wooden pots. And obviously there's no water pots, but you can do, and we'll talk about that. Oh, actually I have this right here. You can do water culture. Some of you know this is not fresh anymore. It's a few months old. But I actually have some of my orchids in water. There's no soil in here. They're growing out of water. So for directions that can take more water element, then I do my water culture orchids there. Okay. And then you can put 1 or 4 stalks. And then if you're born in the year of the snake, rooster, or ox, then so 四油头, your personal peach blossom direction is in the south, and the element that you want is fire or wood. and or color. Okay, some of you guys already know what elements are related to what color. And you go for 4 or 9 stalks of flowers. Pig, rabbit, sheep. Okay, hai ma wei. Then your peach blossom direction is in the north. And the element that you want is water or metal, either the actual element or the color. And then you go for 1 or 7 stalks of flowers. And again, as a reminder, this is based on the animal sign of the year you are born. Okay. So that's based on, oh, I should say this because Stella, thank you for that. Activating for peach blossom, in my opinion, should only be done for single people. If you are in a committed relationship, whether you're married or not, but you have a boyfriend or girlfriend and you want to get married, I actually wouldn't activate the peach blossom even then. Okay? Because sometimes too much of a good thing can be an issue. So peach blossom, when actually activated too much, i.e. you're already in a committed relationship, that could actually bring in a third party. Now, peach blossom, so that's the thing. You don't know when you activate it too much. The only way for you to know is when you actually start seeing the negative results. Because technically, peach blossom, you can also use if you're a business person, that you get like good following from, or have a good relationship with your clients and your vendors and your suppliers, right? Or if you're in marketing, peach blossom is good as well. Or if you're, let's say you're an actor, or you're in public, you're like a public figure and you want people to like adore and follow you on social media or whatever, peach blossom is actually a good energy to tap into. But, and here's a big but, and I can't tell you when is it too much. I'll tell you when it's too much is when you're already starting to see, the results that you don't want to see. That's when you know it's too much. So that's the thing. I only activate peach blossom when you're single. And when I do an in-depth consultation with my client, if there is potential for affairs or being cheated in their chart and they're single, I don't even activate that. So again, like I said earlier, there's so many different layers to look at, but you just need to be aware and just have your external eyes and your inner eyes. Just keep watch to see what happens after you do these placements. Okay, so thanks for that reminder there, Stella. And for 2021, and those of you who register in Feng Shui 2021, you know I told you guys not to put plants in the east next year, especially if you're in a relationship, because it can bring in, excuse me, can bring in the third party. Okay. So you're going to see the plants that I have for you guys. They're not stocks because I'm not activating peach blossom. My husband and I, we're going 18 years. I'm not going to do anything to jeopardize that. My plants are actually full plants with roots and stuff, right? That one you can use for activating for wealth. But if you want peach blossom, it is, to be honest with you guys, the flower is an optional in terms of the peach blossom activation. It is more the vase. It is more the vase, and or the plant itself. So we like wide mouth rims like this, okay, so that the chi can collect there. We do not like vases where, I don't even have any to show you. We don't like the vases where the opening is small. That defeats the purpose. You want the qi to collect in there. And the plants are really just the additional, boost if you want. But really it's the vessel, it's the flower container or the vase or the flower pot that is the more important thing here. It's to have that qi collect in that specific direction. If I am new to you and you love classical feng shui, meaning real feng shui that gives you real results, make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, because I will be giving new videos every Thursday, and make sure you don't miss out on that.